Hi guys, kamusta kayo? So, today I'm gonna start my online course. So, manood lang kayo dyan. Hello, 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 hello. Hindi pa kayo mag-start. So, mamaya mag-start kami.
Recording in progress. Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello, how are you guys today?
Good, thank you. Hello. Hi. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. Hello. Hello. Hi, everyone. How are you? Good. How are you? Guys. Hi. We're good.
Another day, another school.
Yeah.
Brainstorming again.
Why are you crying, guys? everyone did the exercise and submit to Mr. Sajal? Yeah, I did that yesterday. But some people like me don't have the computer proper, the features and all. So me too. To that group too. I'm a little like some issue. Yeah, even I also didn't do. I'm just asking. But what I can do, I did Google. Java, thank you for yesterday though. Yeah, Sir Joel told us that it's not even hard. Yeah. He said, it's only an exercise. I want to see your efforts, not your, I mean, what you have done, wrong, right or wrong, whatever, but I want students' effort. So what I can do, I just did and they just easily. Yeah, that's from a
good.
phone. From a phone, I did. Oh, you did on your phone? Yeah, but it was not proper, but whatever I can do, I did it, and I just submitted today and asked her.
Yeah, that's good.
Is there anyone here who was absent on the first day too?
No.
No.
Yes,
Who
I
was
am.
that?
I was absent
Yeah,
the
I was
first day.
absent too. Were you able to like view the first recording for the October 3?
Yes,
No,
it's a very short recording. You can go
Yeah,
under
I
the
think
class.
so.
It's fine. First it was just introduction and everything. I don't think it was.
Yeah, just go to
Virtual
student
classroom.
login, ABM website, and then
Okay.
are you in Calgary?
No, Toronto.
Okay, just open the Toronto campus and then just go to
Content.
home course, the course, and
Yeah.
then
Medyas ta
click
guys kay
in the courses,
tugnaw.
Microsoft Outlook.
Yes.
Be sure that the Microsoft Outlook is just on the upper of the
So actually guys, yung mga classmate ko,
campus, and then
whole Canada.
there is a link there
Whole Canada ito.
with password.
Merong
So just only copy the
African,
password so that you can view the video, the
Ah.
whole video.
may Indian, Filipino,
About
Canadian. So
the
lahat kami dito halo-halo na.
About the class, the first day of class.
yeah, the first day of class, the
Yeah,
recording.
what is your course, guys?
Oh, medical office assistant and unit clerk.
Okay, just click your course
Okay.
there.
I have seen the course.
Uh-huh.
What you just do, just there are small squares over there.
Yes.
When
Yeah.
you just click on there. So there are courses list over there. So you
Yes.
just click on Microsoft Outlook.
Yeah.
When you click
Okay.
on Microsoft Outlook, there are red strips you can see different like quizzes, assignment, content, and everything on red strip. So
Okay.
just select the content,
Okay.
and there you can see everything.
Okay.
And at last is the virtual class meeting. So over there when you click it, it's showing
Class
you
meeting.
virtual classroom. You can see over there, and there is a recording over there. There for the password is over there. Just copy and paste it, and just you can see whole the videos. But first day is nothing like to learn about. It's just like introduction and presence, and that's all. We didn't do anything on first day. Yeah.
There's no activity. There's no much important activity on the first.
No,
No.
he introduced himself and we introduce ourselves to each other. Yeah, and he just only asked what is the outlook and what is the use for outlook. That's all. We didn't do anything much on that day.
Oh, okay. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thank
So you
you.
didn't miss
Study.
anything.
Yeah, I got lost. I got lost because they emailed me like the welcome class to two campuses. I was present in two campuses, so I clicked the latest email, and they brought me to the Calgary campus. So I didn't know.
Just click. You will get the notification before the class, each of the class. So
Yeah.
you will know what is the first class.
Can you
And
see
after
this?
after look, we see this.
Yeah. Did you do the welcome class?
It's just nothing. Just like I just click on it. What is the notification? What is announcement?
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You
You can
And then
just share
you go
your
to the
screen
class.
with
Have,
different
have you done your Pearson account?
So ngayon guys,
Or just
brainstorming
just
muna
put
kami.
your family name
Pinapakinggan
and
ko lang
then
sila kasi
your name, your full
mayroong
name,
mga
and then
subject
just
na
put
hindi
password.
nila na hindi masyado naiintindihan
The Pearson. Yeah, the
kapag
Pearson.
pasok ng class. So
Have you
kailangan
made,
na
have you
maging
made account in the Pearson? How did you do it?
Just Google.
kailangan masundan mo yung course na kinukuha mo dito.
Yeah.
But actually,
Pearson.
kayang-kaya yan.
And Vital.
Pilipino tayo eh.
Pearson. And what?
Vital.
Would you mind to write it on our chat, please?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure. You can ask also your advisor with whom you register and do everything.
Just
What is his name, full name? He just reply very quickly of each and every information. He is very helpful. Al Alonso. He is the guy you can ask him. I will check.
What's his name?
Yeah, I will type here in a chat so you can.
It's also there in the orientation. You can rewind the orientation again for the YouTube, and Pearson link will be there too.
just go to ABM website www.abm.com.
Yeah, but there are lots of people who just pick up the phone and just transfer to this. It's better to connect.
So may mga Indian din guys na kasali sa course dito.
Better to connect.
Yeah. What's the name? And this
Yeah, I'm
email?
saying.
Indian, Canadian, African,
Yeah, for Zoom meeting.
the original people here in Canada also,
Oh,
like the Indian.
Earl Alonso. Okay.
Yeah. You need his the girl. Yeah, it should be, but maybe. Yeah, he
Is
is.
anyone here studying the addiction, please?
Myself.
Okay, can you tell me more about the career credits that we can have in it?
You mean
Because
different
I was
programs?
focusing on registering for the mental health.
Unfortunately, they do not have anything with regards to mental health. They only have like,
Absolutely, that was what they said, and that was why I chose the addiction. So I don't really know much about it. So if you have more tips or heads up, I would appreciate it.
thanks for the email. Guys, I have a question. Unfortunately, I was trying to access the recording of the past two classes that we had on Monday and Tuesday. But unfortunately, there is nothing in the D2R because Joe said the recording to be available.
So once Jared is here, ask him. Maybe it's not updated, but he showed us yesterday. It was there. He showed
It's
everything.
not in my D2R. No, nothing in my D2R.
Oh, I didn't try because
I see October 3.
Yeah, me too. I tried yesterday night after our class.
Mhm.
There's nothing in there. Just the thing.
Oh, so ask Jared what is happening. So he will.
Maybe it's not yet posted.
And then, James, can you say more about
2
the
days
addiction
away
program,
from the
please?
final day.
I think addiction is
Yeah.
like more
I have
on
a question, no? You know, पहले पहले pharmacy join किया था. Oh, I see. Pharmacy assistant. Pharmacy assistant. तो क्या हुआ? एक के पास वो seat नहीं थी टोरंटो में. Okay. So I attend 2 months classes. Oh. फिर वो switch करना पड़ा मुझे क्योंकि इनके पास टोरंटो में सीट नहीं थी मुझे कैलगरी से मुझे फंडिंग में जाएगा तो इसी तरह करा था. Okay. प्रॉब्लम क्या D12 के मैसेज क्या गर्ल्स से मैं you know already classes there if when I go to D12 उसमें ये होता है कि वो मुझे लॉगिन करती तो वो मुझे फार्मेसी वाली शो करता है मेरे पास ये वाला है क्योंकि तुम पहले के उन्होंने तुम्हें अभी निकाला नहीं होगा शायद फार्मेसी में तो अभी बात कर लो D12 ही मेन है अगर अगर D12 में तुम नहीं होगे ना तो ये सारा वो काउंट नहीं करेगा बाद में ये प्रेजेंस और ये सब इसमें बोला है कि D12 ही है जहाँ पे आपको सब ऑन रिज्यूम
आप काउंट नहीं करेंगे कि ये पोस्ट किया है ये वाला एक वीक का
ये
ऐसा
do you think कि मुझे जो इंस्ट्रक्टर थी उनसे कहूँ कि
हाँ
इंस्ट्रक्टर कौन सी इंस्ट्रक्टर थी?
फर्स्ट इंस्ट्रक्टर से बात करो कि मुझे इस कोर्स से निकालो क्योंकि मैं दूसरा वाला में ज्वाइन नहीं कर पा रही हूँ D12 और अगर तुम्हें नहीं करना है तो जो तुम
Kaya agaw ng agi guys.
उसको करो
Murag.
ये प्रॉब्लम आ रही है D12 में और या अलग से बात करके देखो
ये जोएल से बात करूँ क्या?
हाँ जोया से भी बात कर लो क्योंकि
Nakinig muna ako kasi
सर को बोलेंगे कि मतलब
yung iba yung nakasunod
नहीं
eh.
कर पाएंगे फर्दर एक मेन है कि तुम्हारा एडवाइजर किसके साथ तुमने बात करके इधर से उधर किया जो भी है एक वो है बीच में उसको सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन तुम्हारी होगी तो वो इमीडिएटली वहाँ से स्विच कर तुम्हें D12 में ये वाले में एंट्रेंस मिल जाएगा
ओके
पहले D12 का करो क्योंकि फिर ये लोग क्या करेंगे ना फिर छोड़ देंगे अभी तो फिर कुछ नहीं बोलेगा बाद में सब मतलब इसको हाथ पे नहीं लेगा फिर
I think I can call right now in the college.
I don't know it's already 5:15
Yeah,
6 o'clock खुद शायद 6 o'clock तक ही होते हैं ये लोग
तो मैं कॉल कर लेती हूँ मेरा फोन राइट
हाँ कर लो देख लो सर आ जाए तो फिर
जब तक नहीं आया तब तक मैं कॉल कर लेती हूँ अगर ना आ गए तो
Yeah, sure, baby.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Joel, sir.
Oh, good, good. How's everyone doing?
Good evening, sir.
On our third day today. Yeah, another day of learning.
Another day.
Hi, good morning, good evening, sir.
The same time
Where you-
zone.
You're in a different time zone, not even in Canada. Sure.
Hello.
Or maybe you had so much to drink.
No, sir, I came hungry, that's why.
Okay.
Hi, sir.
Rowena, you have a question?
So Joel, how it's not related of Outlook, but how do I know my grades in PowerPoint?
Oh, it's not
Please
out yet.
and thank you.
Oh, it's not out yet. Not out yet.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I kept checking on it.
Yeah, no worries. It should be done by the weekend, hopefully.
Hi.
No, I just want to make sure that I'm on it because I'm
For
just
sure.
scared.
No, you should be good. You should be good. As long as it's submitted. Novella.
Yeah, I have a question. I just tried to go to recording yesterday,
Okay.
and when I click it, they asking for the passcode.
Yeah, I think I mentioned this yesterday.
Okay.
So somebody's not on mute. You can hear background music. Who's not on mute? Okay,
Okay.
thank you. All right. So
Yeah,
I mentioned this yesterday. Is that when you go into the recording, the password is just below the recording.
Yeah, I tried it, but I think the first day they removed already the video.
Oh, yeah. I don't remove any of the videos. So this
It
is
says
I can't see it.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
so-
no pass.
Again,
Yeah, I got it.
everyone, make sure you're in the course. Okay, make sure you're inside the course, which is Microsoft PowerPoint
Yeah.
October. Right?
Yes.
Inside the course, you go to where do you go? Virtual class recording,
Yeah.
and it should be there. I uploaded both of them already. Okay, so when you click on this, make sure you copy the passcode. So this is the passcode right there. Right? So if I click on this one,
I don't see it.
here, right at the bottom.
Okay.
It says very clearly passcode.
Yeah, there is.
There is.
Okay, so just pay attention. Okay, just pay attention. So when you click on this one here, it will ask you for the passcode, right? It will ask you for a password to start.
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, I can't do it right now because Zoom's already open for me, right? So I can click on this one here. So click on it when you don't have Zoom open. Right now, wait, let me see if I'm able to do that.
No, I don't have content for
There, see, it says password, right?
Yeah.
Password, you copy this, the passcode, paste it here, and watch recording. Should be there.
What do I, October 3?
Both.
Sorry,
Both,
both.
yeah.
I can't sign October 3. Only October 4 I have.
How come?
I don't know.
So this is the recording. You're on mute again. Who's on mute? Was that me talking? Oh, okay. That was on the recording. Okay, that was the recording. Okay, so yeah, it should be there. So you have Monday. This is Monday, and this is Tuesday, and today's Wednesday. So there's nothing on Wednesday. Let me check. the. Are you on the Toronto or you're in the Calgary?
Toronto. Oh,
Okay, Toronto should also be there. Let me double check.
yeah.
Toronto, which is PowerPoint, Office, where's that one? Outlook, October. And let's see. Let's see if, long and behold. Actually, it's, oh, you know what? It actually got pasted on the very top. So, my apologies.
Okay.
Actually, it's here. It's this one here on the top. Let me just,
Yeah, I did.
and then let's go into Monday.
Sir, I don't have the button of virtual class recording on my D2L.
So you're not in the right course.
I think I am actually.
Are you here on Microsoft Office Outlook PM October?
It does not say Microsoft Office
No,
on my D2L.
it should, because
I
like I
don't
said,
see it.
in the very beginning, before you can go to your, this is
Easy
your
peasy
main
guys, dali lang yung
window.
subject namin.
Okay, you need to go under
One of
Microsoft Office and then select the course that you
curriculum
want to
for the whole
look at.
course.
So the course that we are in is
So yung
Microsoft
iba hindi
Office
nakasunod,
Outlook
so
PM 2028. You
pero
need to have
sinundan
this
ko
on
lang.
top. If you don't see this on
Madali
the top, that
lang.
means you're not in the right page. Period. Okay.
I will.
Yeah, that's
See this on the top, you're not in the right page, and I'll be emphasizing that especially on the quiz, right? During the quiz, people are going to say, "Sir, I don't see the quiz." Number one, you have to be in this page, okay, in order for you to see the quiz or even the assignments, especially for next classes. So make sure you're not here. When you say that you don't see anything on the top, that means you're in the main page. You can't do anything on the main page. The main page will just give you announcements.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay.
I see it now. Thank you.
You got it? You got it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So everyone, please
Perfect.
pay attention to that one because I know everyone's still kind of getting familiar with D2L, right? So,
Yeah.
this is not only for me, but this is also for the rest of your courses.
Yung instructor namin guys is
Make sure
Filipino
when you're
yan.
in that particular
Galing sa
course,
Pinas.
You see the name or
Siya
the
yung
title of that
instructor
course
namin
on the
ngayon.
top. Okay? For all your courses. Okay? Alright. So, okay, so I have a lot of questions there. Diana, question, right? Diana, right? You have a question? You have your hand raised.
What the heck?
Diana? I think Diana can't hear me. Yeah, there we go.
Sorry about that. It was,
Couldn't find the unmute button.
I did have a question, but I thought it better to go ahead and email you with it, so I'll do that.
Okay, so you sent an email there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a peek at it later on. Okay, thank you. Ujala?
Yes, sir. So
Yes.
I have one problem with, like, when before I was in pharmacology course.
Mhm.
So when I go to D12, so when I open, it goes into that only. So
Oh,
so
so
what should I do now?
you need to get in touch with the student assistant, right? Just make sure you call them. Tell them that you're not going to the right course in D12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Sweta.
Kailangan pang ipaintindi
Yeah,
ng
you're still on mute, Sweta.
instructor yung paghanap ng
Yeah,
ibang
so
course,
yesterday
mga
I
subject
tried
nila.
to add
Kasi
an
hindi
account
nila
in
nakikita
Outlook.
kung saan, hindi nila susundan siya.
So when I click on start button and go in Outlook and add my account, a Gmail account. So what happened? My Gmail and Yahoo both merged together, like half Yahoo and half Gmail. It's coming like that. And when I put password, it's not signing into. So I don't know how to.
That's strange, though, because when you
Yeah.
when you create an account, it should only be one at a time, right? So if you
Yeah.
just created your Gmails, then it should just select your Gmail.
It was Gmail, like, I was not using the Gmail account for long. So suddenly, like, I just tried to add in, and now it's both merged together.
That's bad.
Should I
Okay.
create the new one?
I'm not sure what it looks like. Let's take a look at it during the break.
Okay, sure. Okay.
What's that?
Grace, question.
Yeah, sir. Yesterday your email.
Grace, your voice or your audio is not audible. Can you try again? Okay, try again, Grace. Yeah, your audio is really bad. Okay, it's cutting. Okay, try to get it fixed, and then we'll go back to you, Novella.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, Novella.
Nothing.
You had your hand raised.
Okay. Hold on. I just forgot.
Okay, Jacqueline.
Sir Jacqueline Hu, we have two Jacqueline.
So
I think.
Jacqueline P. I would say Jacqueline P. or JP. I just call you JP.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, JP and JP. So that works well. So JP, go ahead.
Okay, so not really a question, sir. So for some the students that they can find a course. So for myself, I can find it in the main screen as well. But when I go to so when you go to the main screen, I just wanna share that. I just wanna pinpoint that. So when you go to the ATM
Go ahead, wait.
screen,
JP, go ahead and share. That would be helpful to your classmates.
yeah. So how do I share again, sir? I forgot about
So you have the green button that says share screen, and then you want to share screen 1 or something like that.
share screen to.
And then you select which screen you want to share.
Okay. Okay, so you guys can see it?
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
when on my main screen, it's not showing the Microsoft, right? For all. So this is all my courses that I finished, and Microsoft is not showing in my main screen. But what I do is when I go click this one, it will show all the Microsoft courses. So maybe some
So another one, let me show you as well. Another one. So under your business administration,
yeah.
see the title. Click on the arrow that's pointing.
Oh,
There we go. And it should give you the other courses, right?
Oh,
There we go.
what I've been doing is
Ay.
all this because I can't find the Microsoft courses.
That's one way as well. Yeah, that's one way. But
Ito yung
if you want to see all
nagpapatagal.
the courses, yeah, just click or right mouse click.
Okay, this
Oh,
one.
sorry.
Ito yung
The arrow,
nagpapatagal
and you'll see
ng
all
class,
Microsoft,
guys. Yung hindi nila
Microsoft
na
courses are there.
susundan.
Oh, okay. Good.
All right.
Yeah.
See? Thanks for sharing, right?
Thank
Okay, that's
Thank
it.
you so much, sir. Yeah.
Okay, Judith,
There's an email today.
you sent me an email?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be reading it later on. So, is it the signature or is it something else?
sir. Yes.
The signature.
Yes.
Okay, I'll be checking on it later. No worries.
Thank you.
Welcome, JT.
Yeah, sir. Just the recordings again. I click on the October 3 and it says that the media playback was aborted due to a corruption problem or
Okay.
because the media player features your browser did not
So
support.
JP, while you're here, can you go to the recording?
Okay.
And
I
you're
did.
showing your screen. Let me see if that.
Oh, I can. I'm just using the cell
Oh
phone.
no, I was going to say JP. JP to because she's still sharing her screen, right?
Okay.
So go to the Outlook, Microsoft Outlook there, JP. Go down one more. There we go. And then go to recording. Yeah. And then so that everyone sees this is from the student's perspective, right? So there's Monday and there's Tuesday. So go ahead and click on Tuesday.
No, it's the Monday, sir.
Oh, it's the Monday, JT?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. The Monday.
I just opened it on my end. So okay, let's try that one. So copy, yeah, go ahead, click on the link. Yeah, it's working.
Oh.
Okay, something on your computer then. So try a different computer.
Maybe yeah. No, it's not a computer. I think it's the tablet. Maybe it's not. It's my tablet
Okay.
that has the.
Okay,
Sorry.
so
Thank
then
you.
should be working fine. Okay. Yves.
So, yes, I
Ito guys, si Ebes yung taga-Africa ito.
to to buy Microsoft for Mac.
Okay.
I have a little bit problem. I install everything, but I don't know if it is different with that. With that we are learning.
Yeah, no, like I said, the Mac, Yves, is going to be different for sure. Okay? Because the version I'm using is Windows. So the menus that you see in my tutorials is going to be based on Windows. So Mac has it has a different icons. It will have the same functionalities, but the difference is the icons might not be in the right positions, or and you don't have for especially for the Mac, you only have one button on the mouse, right? Right. So that's one of the big differences. So it's going to be different. I'm just going to tell you as early as now, it's going to be different. So if you need to catch up with the class, you will have to, again, you might have to Google.
I need to use Google.
Well, you have to ask Google,
Yeah.
some of the stuff that I'm doing, right? So because I can't show it on the Mac, right? Okay?
Okay.
Is that clear there, Bess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Regine.
Hi, sir. Good evening. With regards to the exercises that we need to submit, maybe I might be a little bit late because I wasn't able to. I don't have yet my laptop, and my days off will be on a Saturday, so I might buy on Saturday or Sunday. So is it okay?
You're past the exam already there, Regine. Can you just use any of your friend's laptop or something like that, right? Because that's already past the exam, right?
So is it necessarily that we need to use the laptop when it comes to like quizzes or exams?
Oh, no. For the quizzes or exam, no. But remember, you said you're submitting your exercise, right?
Yeah.
So
I may be late.
Just use other means, right, to submit your exercise.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a simple signature. That's all we're gonna do. That's all you're
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, let me just do something here.
So ayun, ang daming nakasunod. Kaya ako anti-mode na lang.
Show the cone, please. Yeah, thank you.
All right, so let's continue on with our session, with our class. So let me share my screen. So yesterday we went into getting to understand more of how to use the inbox, right? So we created emails. Okay, don't forget to go on mute. So we created emails, we sent emails, we used the reply all, we used the forward, we understood that the attachments, right? Attachments will not be included if you reply or reply all. It will only be included when you forward. Okay, so that's one of the things that you have to take note of. And then the other things that we also spoke about is the signature, right? That's one of the things. That's the last thing that we spoke about yesterday. So today we're going to go and continue on with, let's see what do I have from yesterday. Okay, that's the same one. Okay, let's continue on identifying the rest of the folders, right? So we looked at the inbox, right? So let's look at drafts, for example. Okay, so drafts gives you what? What's the purpose of drafts? Does anyone know? What's the purpose of draft? So JT, Yves, and Regine, you still have your hand raised. Okay, Mavi.
Sorry.
draft is like you like the one that you haven't continued to write on, like you haven't sent it yet, and
Yeah,
then it will
send it
just
yet,
save it.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and you just like it's just gonna save it in the draft because you haven't finished it, and then you just go back and have to read the message again because you might forget something in there.
Okay, okay. Katie?
So Josh is like yeah, as she said earlier, it's like the one that you haven't sent. And then at the same time, if you want, yeah, and if you want to like redo something just to make sure, we always do like the draft. And then after that, sometimes it works if yeah, that's everything now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Victor.
Yes, sir. Same as what they said already. Yeah,
Right,
if you
okay.
have not yet done with the email, you can continue on the draft.
Right, okay. And I have iPhone 8 again. So iPhone 8, do you mind changing your name?
Yeah, I tried, sir. Drop is for an unfinished composition.
Draft is for what? Sorry?
Unfinished composition.
Unfinished composition. Okay, okay, that's good. Okay, Agnes. Agnes?
Drafts also represent unsent messages. So if you did not send the messages, it goes to the drafts.
Well, if well, it's that's a different topic altogether. So if you haven't sent something, if you send something, that's a different kind of approach, right? That means you send
Yeah.
it, failed to send. If it fails to send, it doesn't go to the draft.
Yeah, it's failed to send.
Okay, so
It
the draft is,
represents unsent messages.
yeah, unsent messages is a better definition there, Agnes, right?
Yeah.
James.
For me, my idea about drop is like finish letter or unfinished letter, or you might get some like sentences there, like you have to think first where you're gonna send this. So it's just like hold the area or hold the uh, place wherein you can send it later up or after the final uh, decision you make.
Yeah, yeah. So pretty much that's what we look for. Kerim.
Another thing that happens in the drafts is when let's say the server is not good, or I don't know, the internet, something's wrong with it. So it saves into the drafts until it goes through. So
Is it the draft? Reading?
yeah, the drafts, yeah.
It won't be the draft, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay.
Okay, okay. So, but that's a good answer there too. All right. So basically, a draft is any unfinished email. Okay. So any unfinished email that you have not yet sent. Okay. So the key here is you have not yet sent. If you have sent it, it's not going to be a draft anymore. Okay. So if you sent it, it's not going to be a draft. So let's do this. So if I said email, so you email, for example, and then I'm going to type in my email address here, GMX, and then let's say, for example, I'm going to write a resignation letter. Wow, I'm not sure why I'm not spelling well today. Resignation letter. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm going to be doing as a draft. Okay, so basically I'm going to say, dear manager, I would like to render my resignation. And oh, you know what? I really like to make it perfect, right? Like the others mentioned, right? Your email is not complete because you want to perfect it. You want to add maybe other sentences at some point. So the moment it becomes a draft, if you close this, right, and you say you want to save it, okay, so that is when it becomes a draft. Okay, if you say no, it's gone, right? That means it's not even going to save it. If you cancel, that means you want to go back and type, continue on with with this email or this message. So if you say yes, now you'll notice it adds it to the draft. Okay, so that is the point where it gets added to the draft. If you send it, it's not a draft anymore, right? It's been sent. And if it fails when it tries to send it, then that's a different topic that we're going to be talking about later. Okay, so on a draft, so this is the draft right here. So if I want to open it again and say, you know what, I'd like to continue on with my sentences. So I would like to join my next resignation effective immediately, for example. Okay, and then you know what? I'm still thinking about it, right? I'm still thinking about what I need to add. So a draft is basically something that gets saved but has not been sent. But one of the things that you need to be careful about draft is there's one thing that you have to be careful about drafts, especially for sensitive letters. What would that be? So I see Agnes, I see Reem, I see Lori, and I see iPhone. Still, your hands are raised. So what is something, or what is a let's put it this way, best practices. What is the best practices when creating a draft, especially if it is a sensitive letter? So I got iPhone and iPhone 8. So can you please rename your because I don't know who you are.
Yeah, sorry, is there any way to change my name because my laptop is not working? So I'm using my iPhone. Is there any way to change my name?
Exactly. On the what do you call that?
Gahi jud sila batikulon guys.
Can you see your name on the Zoom that says
Murag
participants?
mga ridwan. Ay na
You can
lang.
do the rename on that one. Okay, because again, I'm calling you guys by iPhone. I'd rather not. Do you see it?
No.
Okay, so do that later. So who's this? iPhone.
The iPhone 8 serves me, Marlon
No, I was talking to iPhone yet, not iPhone 8. See, this is the confusion that we're gonna get, okay? And that's one of the reasons why we need to have your names on it. So iPhone, just try to rename it, but what's the answer? We were gonna answer something, right?
Gahi jud sila batikulon guys.
And I was asking who you were.
Real one.
Di ka sabot.
You are who?
Real one.
Okay. And what was your answer to this one here?
I think it's the date.
The date. Okay. The date. Well, again, the date. It's when you. The thing with the date is when you send it. That's when it's going to be stamped. So the date is basically governed or set by the system. Right.
Okay.
How about iPhone 8?
Sorry, I just forgot to remove the raising hand.
Okay. How about KE?
If you're going to double check, like use the draft, you should like double check the subject. And if you're going to send like the sensitive, you should check the email if it's like the right address, and at the same time you're going to check your grammar.
Okay. So grammar, I really just that will be for any emails. I'd be doing that anyhow, right? And then checking my subject as well would be for any email. So what is that something that is specific to a draft that I should really pay attention to, right? So Raquel or Rachel, sorry. Is that Rachel or Raquel? They're still on mute. Sweta.
Okay. It's on mute. Rachel.
Rochelle? Can't hear you. Nope, she has problems with her audio. Okay, Shweta.
Yeah, so Keep it short, not make it too long. Email.
No, again, let's say for example, I'm creating a letter. It could be a long letter, right?
Okay.
But it's a draft. Again, remember, a draft is something that's not yet complete. So it could be a long letter, it could be a short letter, right? So there's something else. Grace.
I think the email to whom you will address,
What about it?
maybe you will send it to the wrong person and it will be misinterpreted.
Okay, so what should be done there? So that's the question, right?
Or the correct
Add the correct
address.
or how about Diana?
I would say if I was waiting on information from somebody else to finish my draft, that would be a reason to make the draft.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so basically that's the purpose of making a draft. But what is the one of the best practices about a draft so that because one of the things about draft is this, right? It's an unsaid message. Okay? So if it is an unsaid message, and especially for a sensitive letter like this, it's a resignation letter, right? What if by accident I click on send? What would happen? What would happen if I'm creating a resignation letter and all of a sudden, by mistake, I click on send and my letter is not even complete? Okay, it's going to give you a bad impression, right? It's going to give whoever you're sending that email a bad impression because it's really not complete. So what is that thing that you need to do so that it doesn't happen? What is that thing you need to do so that does not happen, Merlinda?
Double check the signature where you sent to.
Oh,
Double check the email and then the signature.
But the signature, again, it's just going, like I said, I click on send, right? So it will send it with the signature in the email, but by accident I sent it. So if it's wrong, it's wrong. So what do I do? Is that something I need to do? Reset.
Like what we said, it's a draft. So try to create the full body of the letter, but don't put any email address yet.
There we go, right? Don't put any email address, right? Especially this one, because if you don't have an email address there, right, for a draft, that is the best practice. Because if by whatever coincidence or accident you click on send, it's not going to send it because there's no recipient. Okay, so especially for sensitive emails, right? When it's a draft, try not to put the name of the sender yet, right? Because you're not even complete, right? This has happened to me multiple times, right? So that's why I'm kind of sharing it with everyone. And a lot of you might have also encountered this, right? You're still creating a draft, you're typing, and all of a sudden, I click on send. It's not even complete, right? So try to avoid putting any of the recipient's name or this, on the to or the CC or even the BCC, because if by whatever means that you accidentally click on send, it's not going to send it. Okay, that's a protection for yourself. Right? Especially, like I said, this is a resignation letter. What if this resignation letter got to my manager and it wasn't even complete? Maybe I wasn't even ready to send it. Maybe I'm not even ready to resign, but I want to create this as a draft. Okay? So do not put an email address. That's your safeguard. Okay? So that is one of the best practices in drafts, right? So that when it's still a draft, guess what? Leave it as a draft until you're ready. And when you're ready, then you put the email address and then you send. Okay? So what about send items? Send items is pretty much like the inbox. So it will display all of the items that was sent. Right? The same way as your inbox. If I go to my inbox, right? This will show all of the emails that I received. This will show all the emails that I have sent out. That was sent what? Successfully. Okay, this is the email address that was sent successfully. How about deleted items? Okay, so deleted items is any of the items that you delete. So how do you delete in Outlook? Okay, so let's go into the inbox, for example, and let's say I'd like to delete this, right? So deleting it is pretty straightforward. You just click on the delete on the keyboard, and it's gone. Okay, I click on delete on the keyboard, and guess what? It's already gone. So where did it go? It went to the deleted items. So now it gets added here. Okay, so it's like a what do you call that? It's like the recycle bin in Windows, right? You have the recycle bin. So if I go back here and then if I'd like to delete this one as well, let's say delete that, it's gone. So another option here, you see this icon right here that says delete this item. You can also do that. Okay, or what you can do is under which is this one here? Delete right there. Sorry, couldn't find it. Right, same thing. Right, you click on delete, and it's gone. Right, but it's not permanently gone. It's actually in the deleted items folder. So the thing is with the deleted items folder, if you delete it from here, guess what? What will happen? It will delete it permanently. So this will permanently be deleted. Continue, yes. You say yes. Okay, so that way, there is no way that you can recover that. But if you have an email that you have here and you would like to recover that, what do you do? If you would like to recover an email that you have accidentally deleted, what would you do? Right mouse click and you have the option to move that message. Okay, so you move that message where? You move it to your inbox or wherever you want to move it to. Okay, there is no such thing as a restore, right? Unlike in the recycle bin, when you say restore, it restores it back to its original location. Here, you have to kind of assume that it is in your inbox. Okay, or another way, which is the easiest way, is I would just drag it. So just drag the file, drag the message into your inbox, and it will move it into your inbox. Okay, so that's an easier approach, is basically when you have something in the deleted items and you want to move it, so you just select the item and then you drag it in the inbox and it will drag it in the inbox itself. Okay? iPhone, you have a question? Okay, Grace. Okay, no worries. Grace. Grace? Still having problem with your audio?
I don't know. Am I clear now?
Yeah, now you're clear. Go ahead.
Yeah. I have no question.
Okay, so at least now we can hear you. Okay, you can put your hand down.
Oh, hi.
Okay, Catherine.
What does the recover deleted items from server mean then?
Recovered deleted items from server, that is when you're on an exchange, and that's only for the companies.
Oh, okay.
Right? When you hear the word server, that's company based, right? Joey.
Yes, sir, I have a question. How about the when you recover your deleted items, can we use the archive?
Archive is different. So archive is basically you want to the archive is the purpose is you want to save old messages. That is what archive is for.
I thought it's another way of recovering the deleted message.
No.
No. Archive means old files or old messages that you'd like to keep, but you don't want to keep it on your inbox.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. Okay, so that's part of that. So, but what if, let's say, for example, I'm on this one here, and I'd like to delete this permanently. I'd like to delete this permanently without it going to my deleted folders. Is there a way? I'd like to delete this message permanently, so that it doesn't just go to my what do you call that? Deleted folders. Reem.
I just delete it from there, right click or?
Well, again, it will go to my deleted folders, right? Just like I did earlier.
Control delete them from there?
Control delete, or there's another one, not control. Okay, it's Alexandric.
Maybe you could right click and press junk. Is that one of the options? Yeah, junk mail or something.
Junk mail is something else.
Oh, okay.
Junk mail is something else, right?
All right.
Okay, Samira.
I'm gonna guess use your mouse to drag it to deleted items.
It will still go to, well, that's the thing. I don't want it to go to the deleted items in the first place, right? I just want to get rid of it permanently,
Okay.
right? Okay, good one. iPhone 8. Nope, Regine.
How about clean up, sir?
Clean up. Where's the clean up? Where did you see the clean up? Oh, this one here? Clean up? No, this one cleans up folders and yeah, this will delete everything, but this will delete the whole folder though. I only want this one, right? All right. So one of the things that you can do is use that. It's not the control. Reem was very close. It's the shift. It's the shift. Okay, you press on the shift key and then you click on the delete button, right? So when you select this one here, shift delete, it's going to ask you immediately, is this will permanently be deleted, continue or no. So this won't even get to my deleted folder, right? Maybe you have emails, right? So because sometimes you have to go to the deleted folders and delete it again. So if you want to delete it permanently, then you can do this and you can click on permanently delete and it's gone for good. Okay? Another option that you have here, if it's on the deleted items, you said this is all of the deleted items, you also have an option which is the right mouse click and you have empty folder. Right? But empty folder is already messages that's in that folder. That's what you want to empty. Right? So if I click on empty folder, it will delete everything from this folder itself. So it's not going to even exist. All right, and the archive again. Archive is just a placeholder for you to what? For you to be able to place what do you call that? Place old messages. So Diane, you actually sent me your email in this folder. That's why I put it in the archive. I'll read it later. Okay. Next time you send it to my joel.dizon@abmcollege.com. Okay. So archive is old messages that you want to save. Okay, you want to save it, but you don't want it in your inbox because you know your inbox can get very, very large, especially if you've been using it for a while. Okay, Samira, you have a question?
Sorry, I forgot to
Put your hands up.
answer.
Okay, Regine? Regine. Question, Regine? No? Joey?
Yes, sir. I'm just curious. How about the trash? Can we delete permanently on the trash or?
I don't see any trash. Where do you see the trash?
Oh, no.
That's only delete, right? That's only delete.
Okay.
So, Reem, or who was asking that question? Recover deleted items from server. Was this the one that you were asking? I think that was, who was that? I can't remember.
Yeah, that was me. The draft.
Yeah, this one here, it won't, the deleted items from the server again. I haven't used this one, but typically this is when you have something that's connected to your company server. I'm not sure if there's anything else that you can actually recover when it's deleted, right? So if it's synchronized. Okay, so going back here, so that's the deleted item. So if you want to clear the deleted items, you can always say, empty folder, and that will empty everything for you. Okay. And then archive, like I said, if there's folders that you have that you can put it into the archive, that's pretty much what it is. I'm going to show you also another technique later on managing folders. How about Outbox? What is Outbox? What is an Outbox? Justin.
Outbox is kind of like where you see your email is still on the sending process, where you will wait for it to be sent successfully. So once you observe that you're sending an email, you'll see the one item in the outbox, and when it is sent already, it will be gone.
So it's like a what they call that, like a middleman, right? A placeholder, right? They call it a placeholder where you send an item, it goes to the outbox, and then once it's sent successfully, it goes to the sent items, right? Okay, so basically it's a placeholder, okay, wherein if I send an email, you'll notice that the outbox will automatically have a number, which is basically you're sending that email, and once it is successfully sent, it actually appears on your sent item. So when will it not be successful? when will it not be successful? When will it be that the outbox will retain an email and it cannot be sent? Helene.
So it could be maybe because of a large attachment.
A large attachment, yeah, I've seen that before as well, because it's too big, it can't send it, okay? Rubin?
Maybe like just not with Outlook, but with another email. Well, I mean, Outlook is, sorry, it's just a platform, but when you don't have a connection, so it'll just hang on to it in your outbox until you have a connection and it sends it through.
Okay, and Reen?
Okay, similar to what she just said, maybe a server issue.
Yeah, server issue, connection issue, Wi-Fi issue. Let's say, for example, I don't have a Wi-Fi, right? So you're not able to send it. So what happens is this. So let me do this as an example. So I'm going to disconnect my my connection here, which is my internet connection. Let's go here. Oops, not this one. Where was that? Status. There we go. Nope. Adapter options. So I'm just going to keep this open for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect my internet. So for example, it's either a wired internet or a Wi-Fi. It's disabled. So you're not having any connection. Let's say, for example, you're on a plane, right? You don't have Wi-Fi on the plane, but you're working on your Outlook and you're sending emails. So this is what's going to happen, is that when I create a new mail, right? And then let's say this is going to be joetizon@gmail.com, and I'm just going to say for test, and this is my subject is also test, and I'm going to send that. So
Oh
as long
guys,
as you
so
don't have a connection,
hindi pa kami
right?
tapos pero
Connection to the
I'm
internet
gonna
or
let you
your
go para
server
mayroon
or a
tayong
Wi-Fi, right?
have a good day.
It will